Hey, I know it's been a long time, but I figured a catch up stream was pretty decent. Wait for me as I set up again. Oh yeah. Oh no. The microphone isn't not as tight as it used to be. Hmm. This is here. That's kind of like loose. Anyways, uh, gotta check some things as per usual. Okay, so I just have to double check like everything, and that would be like when was the last time I was on? Catch up stream, all that fun stuff. Oh, okay. So the last time I was on was talking about the moon, dances now and then, and there's a lot of songs to catch up on if necessary. Um, so I guess I could, as usual, intersperse. Why is this so weak? Oh my gosh. Intersperse music with the usual stuff. Um, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Now it's interesting. It's always interesting, you know. Oh boy. I'm sleepy too, sometimes. A little bit, at least. Just a little. Hmm? Oh no. Um, this just shows how blind I am, you know? You know I'm blind when I need my glasses. And I do. Although I saw just a little um I guess advertisement in general for to get LASIK, and you can take it takes 2 years and you can pay it off kind of deal. And I was thinking about that as an idea, maybe. I don't know if I really want to sign on to something that's like so long term, but if I can not wear glasses, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's just that good of an idea, you know? There's something Vash. I have this Twitch thing that I posted a little bit ago. We can look into, I guess. Uh, in general for Twitch, I'm just backseat gaming kind of deal. Like I'm just watching people. People I'm watching Sans, VCam VT, Lord Ethos Dan, and CWA, and that's describes everything honestly. That's all I'm doing really. Those are the four people I'm usually watching. Sometimes I'm watching Mouse, sometimes I'm watching Sleepy. But those they caught it. They know what they're talking about back there. They know what they're talking about. Cause that's usually all I'm watching. Um, that's the one thing too is like, what do you do when you like when you want to watch one person but they're also doing something else? Like when simultaneous streams at the same time. I find that the most difficult thing is like, what do you do when like people you want to watch are at the same time? You have to make decisions, I think. By that point, you have to make some serious decisions, probably. Pick your favorite situation, or like because you saw one person one time, I guess you have to do that, watch another person another time. I think that kind of goes with my general big issue, is that when I want to do like so many things at the same time and I can't be in different places at the same time, well then I guess you have to pick your battles, I guess. 'Cause that's usually one thing I have an issue with is knowing what to do and when. I have no idea where I'm looking right now. Sorry. My organization is through the roof. Oh my gosh. But yes, I guess based off of like in general for Christmassy stuff, I did all my shopping and wrapping in like November. So I'm all caught up. And I yesterday made salt dough ornaments. Also posted on Twitter the salt dough ornaments by the way. And it was a rush because like I had three other salt dough ornaments from last year. And that was took me aback because the rabbit and dog that were the salt dough ornaments are no longer with us. So I had to like take a moment and be like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because I always thought they're gonna be there. They're always gonna be ornaments and part of the family. But they're not always there, you know? And that counts too for like I mean, it seems like a whole big thing. My whole life since losing people is that they're gone and I'm still here just chilling. But I don't know. What do you do? My dog's not here, my dad's not here, my rabbit's not here. Take me out on all fronts. Oh my gosh. This like if you want to see what I do, how I survive. This is how I survive. Just barely getting by, I guess. But yes, I made salt dough yesterday. Took the influence of mochi and mocha and hurley the other day too, and I tied them up into ornaments now. I did ornaments for other things I really like. Um, AFI, DMB, and oh, Shiny. There's Shiny. I have two ornaments for Dave Matthews Band because I bought one of them as well. So I made one and then I bought another one. So they have that's all you can really do at the end of the day is commit to things. I'm not a fan of decorating some trees because they don't look good. But I guess it's okay now. I guess it's okay now. A. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. And this I posted a long time ago, actually. It is, wow. Living Hell by Bella Porch. And the cover by me. So, hope you enjoyed that. Alright, I want to see if I can do I'm at a toss up between like, do I do this live or do this behind the scenes kind of situation? I don't know, but I do have some stuff to work with, so I guess I could. I think maybe not behind the scenes, but at the same time, I don't know if I get the views. If I did my stuff, I don't know if I would get views. Because I'm watching it, so they're like, "Oh, you're watching it, so it doesn't count," kind of deal. Well, we'll go with this one then. Well, this one has a lot of views. Never mind. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, that's a great idea, actually. I just thought of something. Always think about something and not on the spot. This works too.
I don't believe in ghosts or letting people close. I'm good at letting go. You kiss my lips until you're colder. Think you're in control, but I should let you know. Well, the good guys don't always get the glory. Can't you see the warning sign? I can make your life a living hell if I want to. Wanted to. Wish this was a love you never felt, and you know it's true. Know it's true. Love me, trust me with that heart of yours. Feels so heavy, lying on the bedroom floor. I can make your life a living hell if I wanted to. Shoot you up and spit you out, and still you come around so I can watch you drown. Hate when you tell me that you'll wait, like you think that I can change, and I've always been this way. Well, the good guys don't always get the glory. Can't you see the warning signs? I can make your life a living hell if I wanted to. Wanted to. Wish this was a love you never felt, and you know it's true. Know it's true. Love me, trust me with that heart of yours. Feels so heavy, lying on the bedroom floor. I can make your life a living hell if I wanted to. Wanted to. I'm headed back and forth. You say, well, I can't say that I feel the same. And you'll always be alone. And baby, you know I'm only gonna cost. I can make your life a living hell if I wanted to. Wanted to. Wish this was a love you never felt, and you know it's true. Know it's true. Love me, trust me with that heart of yours. Feels so heavy, lying on the bedroom floor. I can make your life a living hell if I wanted to. Wanted to.
Van Debuts, we're gonna work with another vlog. These are all like, oh my goodness. These are all like 30 days, I think, because I don't necessarily do every week something. So we have that. We're gonna work with the blog post called Parasocial on November 22nd, where I was sick but still crushing goals. I had received toy captures at Kura, Tubby Nugget, and a plush. Made me happy, and on top of that, if anyone was keeping track of my navel, it closed up fine. I have a it's fine now. Um, it's still kind of sad to not have a navel piercing anymore, but my body made a decision and I'm sticking to it, I guess, because my when I got it, like this was like it was like a month ago that I had my navel pierced, and it was like immediately, and that would have been like honestly the fifth or sixth time. So it's like after a while you're like, yeah, maybe I should stop doing this because because like when your body tells you things, you're like, fine, I really wanted it, but you know what, whatever. It's important to focus on goals to make life worth living, and so far it's like tempering the bad things with the good things. And I figured by November 22nd, I was going to focus on just getting better because I was not well at the time. I was, how you say, I had a cold. So there you go. I had a cold. And I just didn't, I figured all in all, if I look at everything, I'm going to start doing like, the year end stuff, which I've started doing. And I think in general, I have gotten better from my sickness because I was sick, like sniffles. And the other one would have been my toe. My navel was a bitch, but my toe, even bigger. Uh, I always talk about my toe because since it's been like I got injured on December 8th of last year. I think it was December 8th or something. And since then, I've been getting it fixed. I had to get surgery on it. Oh my gosh, that is not a fun thing to do. I have a whole bunch of experience now just going through that. Knowing stuff like when they say to breathe, don't do kind of breath because it didn't work out for me when I breathed the other way. um, again, by parasocial standards, I had residual illness, and at that time, because I said I was quite parasocial, that I was like so thrilled with Twitch, and still am. But things like, wow, the common sense of parasocially, my ultimate parasocial loves, and make me so happy. And I was so happy yesterday because I was sitting with them playing Pokemon on Friday the 13th. And I'm not sure if that is the definitive love, but I was so happy yesterday. Maybe one day I'll have something for real, but as what it stands up as my throat, but as it stands, my throat chakra says I'll have to work on another song before I work on that. And I think today I want to finish a song that I was starting on. I have some ideas written down. I can probably put it down on paper, but who knows? Who knows, honestly? I have ideas, but I don't know if I'm going to put it together. And the thing about it is noticing like what's real life and you're like working through the things on real life kind of situation. Uh, getting through things, just living life. But at the same time, if I can like kind of like in its own way monetize it, um, as in like write a song off of it, and I find that if I write a song off of it, that's like the best thing to do is that every experience turns into something new, and I can turn it into art, and I can make something of it. But as it stands, I'm still going through some things right now, and yeah, I don't know how. I think that's the best way to say it. I'm just going through things right now, and it's kind of like just going through life, the swings of life, I guess. Um, and knowing that I have to go through that first before I can write a song or make something of it, an art piece or whatnot. That's what I have to do now. Is just like figure things out, figure out my life, and make something turn it into something, I guess, potentially profitable. I usually do songs on Mondays, if you know, you've been paying attention, and I have a few covers in the books. The next song that I play is going to be a cover again. Um, I wanted this week to have a song, but I don't know. The last song I wrote really is called something. It's called Something Real or something like that. And that's kind of like the part thing I wanted to get into first is that song. But I figured that was a really well song, and I want to like delve into it and like turn it into something else because I could and I want to. But at the same time, I'm also like figuring how it's like figuring out how I feel about things, and it's like oh, and also like not going like too far this way or that way kind of situation. Where I'm like, oh, I don't really like that because I'm still going through it. I'm still like raw about some things. So what to talk about? Oh my gosh, but still going through things, still living life and trying to turn it into something, but it's not always working the way I want it to. Oh well, that's just how things go, I guess. I want to turn it into something, but it's not always happening, you know? Things don't always work out the way you want it to, I guess is the way to put it. Um, so much is like I'm just processing through things right now. And looking through things. I posted after that I'll follow you into the dark. And that was a toss up mostly for me about dad and stuff. So I guess we can work on that song and then work on another blog post. As per usual, this is how we do things around here. Nice catch up.
Someday you forget I'll be close behind. I follow you to the door. Not blinding the tunnels to get so far. Cause our hands clasp so tight. Where we can do this way. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the night on the vacant seaside. There's no one beside you when the sun burns. I'll follow you wherever you go. Can't explore as passions as born in the world. I got my nerve was bruised by a lady in black. I held her tongue as she told me so. Feels the heart of love, so I never went back. Heaven and the sun, that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you with a soul in birds. And I'll follow you to the door. Seen it before to see from Bangkok to Calgary. The soles of your shoes are all worn down. Traveling there's nothing to cry about. We'll hold each other soon. Life is still right. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the noise on the vacancy signs. There's no one beside you with your soul in burns. I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark. And I'll follow you into the dark.
It's interesting to hear those things sometimes because I'm like, oh wow, I didn't do that properly. Maybe I should. If I was doing this seriously on like hardcore, I probably would, but not always that way. If I was getting paid for this stuff, maybe I would be. But as it stands, let's talk about the post after that called perspective shift and dependency. um, in this one, I had a frappuccino that was really frappuccino was bomb.com, and it was interesting to see like wow, that was a really really good frap, and how certain things, how you look at things, is like that is like the best, the bee's knees, the best is best. So it's fun to like see how you see things. See, in November 29th, I was working on a song called Something Real, which I may or may not play, I'm not sure. I want an artist of my very own, and I will love them like no other, but I have to wait around with pure social relationships in the meantime. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, pure social stuff. My goal every day is to reach or achieve a source of income. It seems so up in the air every day, and that is true. It is every single day, depending on the particular day at hand. So I'm slightly dependent on, it's slightly dependent on me, so how I feel at the time. I have a lot of faith and feel this belief that something good is out there, and there is a lot of hope and promise for me. Wow, Back then, I was so hopeful. Oh my gosh. I know that I don't want a job solely dependent upon my training, though. I don't want to be an early childhood educator, but if I find something else that my training complements, that I like that much so much more. I want to do something I like to do that's fulfilling and doesn't make me want to hit my head against a brick wall again and again. Maybe I could become a teacher. But I also think I need to wait a bit. I'm not the age of trendy YouTubers anymore. That's like 20s. But I'm not a sage or an age of wise sages either. I think I'll continue to just be. I'll hang out and keep on looking for my true raison d'etre and my art too. True enough. Like, I mean, I feel like that's like, yeah, that is me in a nutshell, you know? um, always looking for that bit of income and that bit of just faith that something else is out there. Like, I know that there is something out there. Back then, something was out there. I swear. These days, I'm not sure. It's weird to when you write things down, how you get a kind of a perspective on it. It's like, really? You have so much more faith than I do right now. So much more faith. So much more faith. Let's talk to Gail for a second.
Forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broken down car because things you go on. Look at you and your friends and I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, baby. That's what I am to me. Whatever, even after things. Now you're checking on my things. Asking for the rain, never even this is the first place. Visible that I hate for attention. As you made it today is what I connected. It's like you do anything for my affection. You're going on this way. I was thinking, but I'm over it now. I'm just sleeping nice. Nothing's getting through. Someone's going out. ABC will get you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broken down car and those things you call up. Get you and your phone, but never see again. Everybody but your dog. You don't get that. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. So you needed space to forgive it. When I had nothing, you said you couldn't take it. Told everyone I was so I would you never always have to put yourself before. I was into you, but I'm over it now. I was just trying you, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell out to you. A, B, C, D, E, F, forget you and your mom and your dad, sister and your friend and your friends, this cash and the way you voice sound, get you and your friends you never see again. Everybody but your dog you forget. B, C, D, E, F, forget you. A, B, C, D, E, F, forget me. Forget. A, B, C, D, F, A, B, C, D, F. And your mom, and your sister, and your dog, and your breakdown car, and those things you call out. Forget you and your friends they'll never see again. Everybody but your dog.
That is ABCDEFU, the clean version from Gale. The next thing I wrote down this month, so it's pretty recent, is I've got something new on Twitter. Minor goals accomplished. I don't know what kind of crap was in my frap last week, but it is no longer there today. For dependency, I realized last week that it's still there, but I'm a bit out of it this week because I've had surgery on my toe today. That was fun when I had my surgery on my toe. My only instructions are to stay off of it. I suppose I will follow orders for the time being. My toe should return back to regular activity for the next week or so. Number 6? Oh my gosh, it's like last week. Um, the whole ordeal comes with the warning to not carry a lot of items and fall down the stairs. Just good advice that I gave myself. Keep with it. Follow the course. Don't fall down the damn. Don't fall down. Don't fall down the damn stairs. So much would have been accomplished if I hadn't fallen down the stairs last December. I'd hate to define a year by a mistake I made in 2022, but it's definitely going to be the year of the toe. Another goal I accomplished is that I accomplished my own bettering my health with medicine and rest. I don't think I would need to rely on the lozenges anymore, but I have accomplished all I would like to if that is at all possible. Another Christmas wish would be to go to the mall with my dad, but that isn't possible. Not all goals are possible, but the main doable ones are accomplished. On to the next endeavor. Honestly, that's anything. Like minor goals, like getting healthier. Um, that's everything to me. Not being sick anymore, which is kind of what I did, but right now, I don't know. I'm still sniffy, but not as ill as I was in the past because I was sick like last week or something. My main goal, I don't know if it's a goal, but if I was playing with Chris's wishes, I don't want to be sick anymore. I don't want to have a messed up toe anymore. And I guess the last one would have been I want to go to the mall, which is closed by the way, still being finished by the way, with my dad. I would love to go to the mall, but I don't know if I can do it with my dad anymore. That's a pretty hard no that I can't go to the mall with my dad. But if possible, I would like that as a Christmas wish for myself is to go to the mall to do Boxing Week shopping with my dad. But the mall is closed and my dad's no longer with us. So there's a lot to get through. Clearly, so much to get through. Still have to get through some stuff. Um, Dad's a big thing. I'd never thought I was like a daddy's girl or whatever, but I'd much prefer have my dad here than otherwise. So we still got that to work through. I also have my dad, the dog, and the rabbit. Even like the other rabbit too. I mean, come on, Link and Yukina. I don't fuck. Just it's a lot to get through, basically. Um, if anything, that is just everything. Uh, have my dad back. Link back. Link is he's buried in the lawn, and Yukina is basically as well. So I there's really what else can you say? Because Link and Yukino are no longer with us, and neither is my father. And what else can you say, basically? Um, there's two more songs that I have that I can play as a whole general catch up. I do think that ABCDFU was done last week, but I do have two songs, and they are both covers. And intend to spend the rest of the day today writing that damn song that is just eluding me right now. But I do have something written down, so I can work on that. And we can talk about general things otherwise. We can work on another song called "Secret," and this is by the Piercers. And it was like I think it was like a song for Pretty Little Liars or something, but it was catchy enough. And if I find a catchy song, I learn it and I play it.
Got a secret, can you keep it? So this one you'll say. Better lock it in your pocket. Taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. Why do you smile? You can have a dirty secret. Now you're telling lies 'cause you're more going to keep it. But no, it's a secret. No, it's a secret. Why when you don't use did tell a bird and that wings become a living hell? 'Cause everybody tells. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. First two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
The next post was really short lived. It is here, and it is called The Great Balancing Act, which I wrote on December 13th, which is 2 days ago. For many reasons. My laptop wasn't charged and I was dying. But here we go. It kind of summarizes a lot. Okay. The Great Balancing Act. Quick post to say I may or may not have had my heart broken again, but it'll all be worth it if I can get a song out of it. I may need to take some time balancing real living to create an art out of real life. It's a balancing act. And that's the last post that I wrote last week. And it's true. I'm still working through things. I'm still thinking about things. I'm still working through the necessary things that need to be, you know, thought through. But again, it is a balancing act about I'm just living my life. And turning that life into art is kind of its own thing. So it is its own thing. And you never know, because like right now, I mean, I feel like maybe I need another month of process. I'm thinking I might need another month of processing this, because it's pretty fresh, but I I don't know. It's It's a lot of processing I need to do. I'd love to get a song out of it, but you know, things aren't always possible to do that, you know? Because I do think the song this week was that done 3 days ago. Um, there's a lot to think about it. So I will end up with a song maybe next week. I'm not sure. Depends on how much I push myself to write things and put things together. But yes, the last song of the day is called Pretend, and this is a cover of Lights.
Don't say me wrong, I act like a child, I feel like a kid again. It's like I'm falling in the body I'm living in. When everyone's watching, quick to start talking, I'm losing my innocence. Wish I were a little gold out the weight of the world. It would be nice to start over again before we run out again. Again, let's live pretend. Remember the times we had soda for wine and got by on gratitude. The worst they could do to you was check your attitude. The worst for the fun, with water and guns, the place you could call our own. How we lost hold of home, I guess I'll never know. It would be nice to start over again before we run out again. Again, let's play pretend. And when it's the end, our lives will make sense. It's love, oh baby, let's play pretend. Seconds alone before we're gone, and nothing to show for them. Stop taking lives, come on, let's all grow up again. It would be nice to over again before we run out again. Again, let's play pretend. When it's the end, our lives will make sense. Oh, baby, let's play pretend.
Tight, tight. Um, I guess we can talk about life in general outside of this because I do have 10 minutes left. Um, I do tend to want to write this song that has been plaguing my life for all this time, but I don't know if I'm gonna have that done like right now. But I do have a whole day to do that in. Um, Today I was supposed to do the YouTube thing and the Society Six thing, so I've done everything for the day, and I guess the rest of the day I'm just gonna cry my eyes out because still working through real life things, but it's okay. Trying to balance things. Uh, when I posted recently the Great Balancing Act, I'm balancing things, and we'll see how things go. Hopefully it'll go well. Um, but it's living through life and making writing about life. So the great balancing act of living and thinking about living, basically. Um, yep, yep, yep. That is my life in a nutshell today. Um, same things stand. Same things stand. I have ideas for tattoos and piercings and all that fun stuff, but not this year. This year, I'm doing anything but saving, and the saving will continue until next year when I have a list of stuff. Like I do have like a list of things, like a to do list kind of situation. Like if I want to say like, oh, I want to get my lip pierced, boom, I got my lip pierced. So that is the to do list that is eons ago. But I do have new things that I will, as time passes, work on and get stuff done and all that fun stuff. So that is just the greatest thing is that in next year, 2023, I do believe, I will have things completed and we'll see it as it comes. Right now, we're working on last quarter moon, I think, which I've got to work through that stuff. Think how that figures. But I do believe um, that covers it for this week or this month. Um, I might have another live stream next week. I'm not sure, but I have summarized everything so far with Mondays and Tuesdays, which is what I plan to do. Wednesdays, I guess we learned about things that we learned about, I guess. Yesterday we did some salt dough. And basically to make your own salt dough, you need a cup of flour, a cup of salt, and like half a cup of water. Mix that all together and then you do something with that. And you can make ornaments off of salt dough. And I did have ornaments before for my other animals who are no longer with me. But yeah, it's same old same. I did the same thing with Holy, which is like I had to process like, okay, Holy is the dog now, I guess. It's my brother's dog, but whatever, I guess that's the resident dog now. And the new rabbits, which I was worried that they weren't of size to do it. But yeah, they're pretty standard size. So I did them too, Mochi and Mocha. And they are very adorable. Yesterday they were running around outside. So I might pick them outside today. Again, I don't know. We will see. Things happen as they happen, life changes, and it's a fun time all the time because it's life. It's chaotic. That's okay. Today I will just sign off now. As it happens, I'll tweet things as it happens. So that's always fun. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Love X Lyrics. Bye bye.